Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're here for another cooking video. We're gonna make a family favorite here. This is a chicken pot pie. It is fairly healthy. It's got a lot of protein in it. And usually we pretty much eat it in one setting with my family. So we got all of our ingredients out. So what you're gonna need for your chicken pot pie is, so we have some pre-grated cheese. We have cheddar cheese. So now if you wanna make this healthier, you can use fat-free cheese, the Kraft fat-free cheese, but for this particular one, we're gonna use the regular cheddar cheese. We have some butter. We have some all-purpose flour. And again, if you wanna make this a little healthier, you could use ground oats. So if you just take your regular oatmeal oats and put them in the blender. White pepper, ground mustard seed, sage rub. We got our Pillsbury pie crust. For this one, we're gonna use these frozen mixed vegetables, a cup and a half of milk, some chicken broth, and we did some pre-cooked chicken breast in the crock pot, and then we shredded it. We've done this with barbecued chicken, baked chicken, crock pot chicken. We've done this with deer hamburger. We've done this with regular hamburger. It works well with just about any kind of meat. We've done this also with shredded pork. So we're gonna preheat our 12-inch our cast iron skillet with that's been pre-seasoned. We're gonna add our butter and stuff in there once it's nice, good, and warm. And we gotta get the butter melting. So this is 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, next thing we're gonna add is a little bit of all-purpose flour, and you're just trying to make a paste. So this, we'll just add a couple of tablespoons at first just to see how it looks, so we can make our paste. Okay, so next thing on our list, we're gonna add a little bit of white pepper. We're gonna add a teaspoon of ground sage. And we're gonna add a teaspoon of dried mustard seed. And we're just gonna blend this all together. We're gonna take it off of the fire for a minute so it doesn't get too hot. We're gonna blend all these together. Okay, so now we're gonna take our cup and a half of milk. We're gonna add a little bit in there, blend it up some more. So with this, you want to lightly stir it. Keep blending it until it starts thickening up. It's already starting to be more thick than it was. And we're just looking for a runny pancake batter looking mix. Okay, once you get your sauce here up to a thicker consistency, like almost like breakfast gravy, we're gonna start adding our cheese and blending it in. This is right about, you're supposed to do 4 ounces of cheese. We always do a little bit more at my house because we like cheese. Okay, now we're gonna slowly add in 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, the dried powder chicken stock stuff. And then we'll just keep lightly stirring this and folding this in together. Okay, once you have this all blended up really good together, we're gonna add our vegetables. These are just a frozen pack of vegetables. We'll just stir these in to our mix. They are still frozen. Just a quick stir around with these just to get them all blended in with our sauce. Okay, so now we're gonna add our chicken. Approximately 4 cups of shredded chicken. And the meat is not an exact science. You can add a little more. You can do regular chicken breasts. Like I said, we've done barbecue chicken before. We've done baked chicken before. We've done turkey, leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. We've done pork butt before, and deer burgers. We did ground deer venison in this. Okay, so now I'm gonna get our pie crust. First thing we do is gonna spray the pan with a little nonstick. I suggest using the glass Pyrex. And we take our pie crust, and you kind of have to be gentle with this. I'm not really a gentle person, so. Now, you can roll these out if you like, but what I do, or most of the time what my wife does, is we just kind of take and stretch it out a little bit. So I'm just using the weight of the pie crust itself to kind of let it pull out a little bit. Careful not to tear it. So once you get it stretched out a little bit, we're just gonna fit it into this little pie pan, this Pyrex pie pan, and we kind of stretch it up to the top here. Okay, now that your pie crust is in the pan, we're gonna add our filling. Okay, so once the filling is filled up the pan, then we'll put the top on. Then we're gonna mash the two pie crusts together on the side here. And then you can make designs in it if you like. There we go. Okay, so the oven is preheated to 350. We got our pot pie. What we need to do is poke some holes in it before we put it in. Just want to poke a couple holes in it just to relieve the pressure. And then we'll put it in the oven. We'll bake this for 35 or 40 minutes. We're looking for the brownness on the crust, and then we'll pull it up. Okay, so our pot pie is done and out. It looks amazing. And we're gonna go over while that's cooling. So you wanna let it cool to set up. And we're gonna go over the calories and the carbohydrates, fats, and proteins in this. Now you can modify this a little bit with the ground oats, fat-free cheese. You can use some sort of butter substitute like coconut oil or something like that to make it even healthier. But, and I use almond milk and not regular milk. So if you added regular milk, you could change some of that a little bit. So this is what we have though, the way I made it. So the whole pie is 3,080 calories. So my particular diet that I'm on right now is a 3,100 calorie diet. So I can take this up, divide it up into meals and meal prep with it, and it'll land me pretty close to where I need to be on my diet. So we're a family of 5, and this pie will usually be pretty much gone for dinner. So if you divide this into 5 pieces, each piece is gonna have 616 calories, 30 grams of carbohydrates, 31 grams of fat, and 52 grams of protein. So as far as how my diet and macro split is, that's almost perfect. Now, if it's a little heavy for you on the fat, again, you can make it a little different, but you can also eat very lean throughout the day, so you can have this at dinner. But this is a really healthy, very delicious, very yummy meal that you can make at home. So we'll let that cool, we'll cut it up. Well, folks, there you go. There is your pot pie. Very delicious, full of meat, protein, good carbs, vegetables, all in one. Let's give it a try. Very delicious. Well, anyway, I just got done working out. Let the pie cool. It's very good. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Try the recipe. We'll see you next time.